Ciao a tutti ragazzi, benvenuti in questo nuovissimo video. Oggi facciamo con Gabri la reaction al Brawl Talk. Al Brawl Talk. Ragazzi, salve a tutti,
Allora, scusate se non ho fatto molti video non ho fatto video.
Facciamo festa, ragazzi, speriamo che sto update sarà uno smash e che ritornerà Brawl Stars, che farà ritornare Brawl Stars come nel 2024.
Appunto, ragazzi, come vedete c'è scritto Premier tra 3 minuti, cioè alle 17.
No, da me spunta tra 3 minuti e 40 secondi.
Vabbè, da me 3 minuti.
Come 3 minuti? Ma io sono morto, scusami. Tu te lo guardi prima di me così.
Ma no, perché non mi spuntano sull'iPhone in secondi. Ah, se non lo sapevate, io ho l'iPhone 12, se non l'ho specificato.
Vabbè, non c'è bisogno. Gabriele, tu c'hai 999 cover. Ragazzi, vi devo dire una cosa su di Gabriele. Allora, Gabriele si mette cioè, si compra tipo una cover al mese, una cover alla settimana.
Io ne ho, allora, ragazzi, questo telefono ce l'ho da un mese. Due.
No, 3. Quale 2? 3.
No, 2, l'ho comprato a dicembre.
Appunto, tra un po' è marzo.
Vabbè, no, perché tanto...
Raga, comunque se non vi interessa sta parte, skippate.
Febbraio ha 28 giorni.
Lo so, non sono stupido, Cioè.
Lo so, ma dico, c'è.
Vabbè, comunque, vai al punto,
Dico, io ho 7 cover e ce l'ho da tipo, facciamo 2 mesi e tipo 2 mesi.
Ma io sto telefono ce l'ho da 3 mesi, ho una cover e basta. Io non è che mi metto a comprare cover su cover su cover su cover, cioè.
Io ne ho 7.
Vabbè ragazzi, io faccio un bel taglio tattico.
Già ne ho comprate altre 3.
Raga, aspettate un attimo, tutti zitti. Faccio una magia che farò comparire la premiere del Brawl Talk in meno di un secondo. 3, 2, 1. Ok ragazzi, madonna che magia che ho fatto. Già mancano 10 secondi. Oh mio Dio.
Wow.
Premiere, oh mio Dio. Sta per iniziare. Gabri sta iniziando.
Allora, iscritti di Cristi
0 secondi.
Allora, iscritti di Crispy o Salvo, come lo volete chiamare. Se volete vedere che cosa è successo in questa parte che ha tagliato Salvo, oddio, dovete andare sul mio canale, perché io non l'ho tagliato.
Oh, raga. No, questo è il trailer. Questo è il Oh!
Questo è il caso mio.
Oh mio Dio. Questo è il circo di Sirius. Questo è il circo di Sirius, il 100° brawler. Queste sono le sue ombre. Ma? Raga, è mega nice. 20 secondi inizia il Brawl Talk. 20 secondi.
Ora 10.
15.
Marvel at this magician. Be impressed by his performance
10.
and join the legions of serious fans.
4, 3,
One more story, please.
Fine.
But this one is scary.
Oddio, il 100° brawler.
In this Brawl Talk, you will see Sirius, the
Sirius!
100th brawler.
And Nasia?
Oh mio Dio! Nasia! Buffy! Prestigi!
And Dragon's
Skin!
very skin.
Madonna! Tutti in una volta randomicamente.
So, welcome to Brawl Talk.
Oh mio Dio!
Oh, hey, what's up, Marcio?
Marzio.
Greetings,
C'è
my
Marzio.
dear companion, Daddy-o. Look at him. So innocent and powerless. He has no idea that I want to take over Brawl Talk and make the whole world watch me.
Sirius is our 100th brawler. So, you know, we had to do
Oh,
something
mio Dio.
special. Not only is he ultra legendary with a unique playstyle where he can control shadows of other brawlers, he's
Oh,
our
mio
first
Dio.
ever villain.
Sirius's backstory is as mysterious as his powers. Rumors say he owned the first ever attraction in Star Park, but he was losing attention once Brawling started becoming more popular than his shadow tricks. And now, He's back for revenge.
Sirius' main
Oh mio
attack
Dio.
fires two projectiles
È
at the
tornato
same
per
time. Shadow
vendicarsi.
Strike, which fires in a straight
Madonna,
line,
il suo
and
colpo,
a Star
il
Bomb,
suo
which can be
colpo,
manually aimed
crazy.
and deals area damage. Sirius will collect a Brawler Shadow after a certain number of hits. But what are Brawler Shadows?
Sirius steals the essence of brawlers, bending their shadows to his will.
Go, ragazzi, io questa cosa l'ho predittata. Ho predittato quello che faceva, non è vero?
Like attacks and health. A Frank Shadow will have more health than a Leon Shadow, for example.
Shadows will attack enemies and by default will follow Sirius around. But here's the really cool part. Sirius can actually control the shadow. By aiming his super, he can give them orders like guarding an area or attacking certain enemies.
Is this the start of a Brawl Stars RTS? Sirius is also launching with his Hypercharge, which summons stronger versions of his Shadow.
And just like Sirius' chaotic nature, we are doing something different for his release event. More information
Gabriele,
on
ma
that.
possiamo
closer
fare una
to his
reaction? Possiamo fare una reaction in pace, per favore? Ah no, questi qua li conosco, quelli
We're
che fanno
heading
sempre
back to
sti
Pyramid
trick.
Quest with this next brawler. Binks is getting a buddy. Or
Nausea.
is it a rival?
Nausea is a mythic damage dealer who uses her papercraft snakes to wreak
Ma?
havoc and poison the enemy. Originally hired by Finch to help make the puzzles in Pyramid Quest
Madonna, ha
harder,
un
her
colpo
good nature
in-
led her to
ha un colpo
help
mega
free those
unico.
trapped by Finch's time warping mischief
Madonna.
With
instead.
her main attack, Nadia holds a jar containing
Cioè,
a
ragazzi,
deadly
questo qua
snake.
lancia
While the jar is in
il
flight,
colpo
the snake
al
can be
vaso
released in
così,
any
e
direction.
poi può
This is
tirare anche
extremely
il
useful for hitting
serpente.
enemies behind walls or tricky spots, as well as giving her extremely long range. The jar deals damage while the snake poisons
No,
its
sì, li può
target.
missare,
Snake
però
poison
è
can also
assurdo.
stack, dealing increased damage over time.
Naja's super, Danger Noodle, unleashes 3 of her paper snakes, which slither a set distance and poison any enemies in an area. Her super
Raga, sti brawler,
the 3 snakes
sti
in a
brawler
jar
che hanno
to a target
aggiunto sono
location.
fortissimi.
Naja's Brawler's release event is on this date.
We are getting improvements to Buffies and more Buffies. First up,
Buffy.
we've got the new Buffies for the Retropolis and Rumble Jungle trios.
Oh,
Crow's
godo.
Instadot now deals
Per
all the remaining
Corvo.
poison damage to the poison target and converts it into a shield. With a Buffy, it refreshes the poison damage. Crow's Poison Dagger now throws a kunai that damages, slows, and poisons the first enemy hit. With a Buffy, the kunai also bounces to a
Ma?
close target, causing the
Figo.
same effect. Extra Toxic with a Buffy now makes Crow deal more damage for each enemy poisoned. Carrying Crow with a Buffy makes his poison last slightly longer. Crow's Hyper Buffy makes his main attack pierce and return to him while
È
hypercharged.
Bibi's
fighissimo.
Vitamin Booster with the Buffy charges her home run bar and life steals when hitting a target. Bibi's Extra Sticky now throws a sticky gum at an area that slows enemies. With the Buffy, the
Raga,
slow
io sto
effect gets
cercando di
stronger
capire, ma-
the longer the gum stays on the ground. Bibi's home run Buffy gives extra damage on the home run attack. And batting stance with the Buffy gives Bibi a shield when she hits an enemy with her super. Bibi's Hyper Buffy makes her attack faster.
Bull's T-Bone Injector now throws a projectile at the target brawler that deals damage and heals Bull on impact. With Buffy, it also marks the opponent for 5 seconds, gaining lifesteal against it. Bull Stomper now stomps
fortissimo.
around him, slowing enemies
No,
nearby.
sto gadget
Enemies
me lo
are already
ricordo.
slowed, it stuns instead. With Buffy, it also grants movement speed.
Già questo gadget l'hanno revocato
instantly
qualche
charges his
volta.
super if it takes down a brawler during the star power effect. As for
Star
Tough Guy with
Power
Buffy,
pure.
if you take a brawler down during this stage, Bull becomes invulnerable for a short
Ma?
period of time. With his Hyper Buffy, his attacks pierce enemies, but deal less damage to enemies further away.
Nita's Bear Paws with the Buffy will cause Bruce to gain more damage for a limited time. Fall 4 with the Buffy
Ragazzi,
will make
ma sti
Bruce
gadget
invulnerable
sono
for a very
fighissimi,
short
sti
time.
Buffy,
Nita's Buffy Bear with
sti
me
Buffy.
can now overheal herself or Bruce. And Hyper Bear with the Buffy will give Nita boosted reload speed when summoning Bruce. With her Hyper Buffy, she fires a longer, faster, and wider attack.
Leon's Clone Projector now deals minor damage, and with the Buffy, Leon can reactivate the gadget
Ma?
to swap positions with his
If-
clone. Lollipop Drop can now be thrown, and with the Buffy, Leon and his allies get boosted movement speed in the area.
Ma
Leon's
è-
Smoke Trap
Leon
with the
è
Buffy deal
fortissimo.
more damage on the first attack while Leon is invisible. And Invisiheal with the Buffy makes the super last slightly longer. His Hyper Buffy makes his attacks do full damage regardless of the distance he is from the enemy.
Both super totem can now be
Io sto
thrown with
impazzendo,
Buffy, the
ragazzi.
totem gains more range. As for Tripwire, Bo now fires arrows to trigger his mine, which knock back any brawler in their path. With the Buffy, it increases the range of the mine. Bo circling Eagle with the Buffy makes Bo no longer visible when attacking from a bush. As for Snare Bear with the Buffy, it makes the placement of the mine
Ragazzi, io non sto
faster.
parlando
Bo's
tanto
Hyper
perché
Buffy
sto
shoots an
cercando di
extra arrow
capire.
and all of them have a bigger explosion
L'hypercharge è
radius.
And as you remember,
fortissimo.
if any of these brawlers had a mythic gear, it will be removed and its value refunded back to you. As for Buffy improvements, this new batch of Buffies will come in a new claw machine. Each claw machine will come with the first pull for free. A random Buffy will be available in Mega Quests every month, and there'll be more ways to get coins and power points in our new rush events. More about this later
È
in the video.
fighissimo. I prestigi.
Has no reset.
It's time to flex your brawler prestige.
And show off your skill with new brawler title.
Your path to prestige starts now. Or actually, in the next update.
Ma
There's a
come
lot of new
funziona?
stuff and changes, so hang tight.
So now, from 0 to 1,000 trophies, you will get brawler cosmetic items. At 250 trophies, you will get a player icon and a spray. At 500, you will get 3 pins. At 750, you will get a 29 gem skin. And when you reach 1,000 trophies, you will get a gold brawler title. You will notice that some of these rewards are from records. And this means we are removing these cosmetics from records and making them more accessible for more players. So playing a new brawler or your favorite ones should feel more rewarding in general. You are also getting more trophies per win, and win streaks go up to plus 10 trophies. So pushing trophies
10
should be
trofei per
faster.
le win
But hold on,
streak.
we know that skillful players want to flex their skills and achievements that nobody else can reach. So let's talk prestige. Once you get to 1,000 trophies, you unlock Prestige 1, and it will change the brawler icon to a cool, edgy neon one. Also, your 1,000 trophies are now saved, and you will never be able to lose them, as after Prestige 1, you will start getting Prestige trophies, and they will also count towards Trophy Road. Once you hit 1,000 Prestige trophies, you get to Prestige 2.
In Prestige 2, you get your brawler rank change and a unique player icon. At
allontana un
this
po' il
point, you
telefono.
have proven you are really good with this brawler, so this icon will be quite rare to get. And that's a cool achievement and such, but nothing like Prestige 3. For OG players, Prestige 3 would be the equivalent of the rank 35 we had years ago. There's no more win streak bonus, no underdog, and matchmaking would try to be as accurate as possible. So if you get to Prestige 3, you are probably one of the best players with that brawler, and you'll be rewarded with the new brawler title in Neon.
This is going
Ragazzi,
to be a
se hai
new permanent
prestigio
system in the
3,
game,
sei
so
una delle
it might
persone
seem
più forti
grinding,
con quel
but remember
brawler.
that trophies do not reset anymore.
After prestiging
L'hanno
one brawler,
spiegato.
you will also get a new prestige battle card, and a cooler one if you prestige 25 different brawlers, and a shinier one after you prestige 50. You and everyone else will be able to see all the brawlers you have
50.
prestige in your brawler profile.
As for leaderboards, it will be measured by your total trophies plus total prestige trophies and your total number of prestiges. The previous prestige system will be retired and moved as a legacy stat in your player profile.
And lastly, we are also changing how matchmaking works. The trophy system will use a hidden MMR. This system is mainly based on your skill and not on your trophies. This means that the further you push, the more skillful your opponents will be. But it doesn't necessarily mean they would have the same number of trophies as you.
This new system will be coming to the game in the next update, which means the current trophy season is going to be shorter, but everyone will get an ultra trophy box as compensation for that. And if you can grind
danno
enough
una
season
ultra
trophies
trophy
this
box,
season,
quelle
you
che
can
sto
get another one.
This is also the last time your trophies will be reset. The trophy
Però
system
ragazzi,
boxes
questa è
will be
l'ultima
removed from
volta
the
di
system,
sempre,
and now
perché
will be
poi le
given a
rimongono.
community
Le
event. And of course,
rimongono.
there are a lot of changes around trophies, so we might be tweaking
Vabbè,
and
non so
improving the
parlare.
system in upcoming updates.
Ho appena sbagliato.
Rush events are the new way to get more coins,
Ah
power
sì, che
points, skill
clicchi il
drops,
tasto
and
e
even bonus.
Chaos
You
Drop.
just have to press and hold
Doppi
this massive button on the
trofei.
game mode selection screen,
Ma-
and once it's activated, every match you play will reward you more. It
sto
only lasts for a
impazzendo.
certain amount of time, so be sure to activate only when you have enough time to play.
And only a suggestion, but you might want to be playing with your friends or in a team to increase your chances of winning.
Ma nuove skin.
Our
nuove
yearly
skin.
tradition of bringing back
Vabbè,
the
queste
Sense
sono
of Time
così
skin.
così,
We
non
got
so tanto
Sunstalker
belle.
Lily,
Oh,
Sunwalker
però bella.
and
Lily è
Night
bella,
Sense
Lily è
Lily
bella.
as one of the Brawl Pass skin sets, and Sultan Cordelius, Heated Sultan Cordelius, and Cool Sultan Cordelius as the other skin set option. And a reminder
Ma
that you
fanno
can get
schifo,
all skin
onestamente.
sets with the Brawl Pass Plus.
Also in Sands of Time, we have Bodyguard BB that swapped her bat for a massive blade. From a sentient video game to a cursed jar, we have Canopic Jar 8-bit. Dynasty Doug, the chillest ruler in the
Doug è
dynasty.
bello,
And
Doug è
lastly,
molto figo.
Magic Lamp Larry and Laurie, where
Larry
Laurie
e
becomes
Laurie
evil
pure.
Judy, and Larry gets weird when you rub him.
Now, for the RPG fans out there, we have the Dragons and Fairies team. Fairy Bonnie and her other two chroma
Ma
variations
Bonnie è
are one of the
fighissima,
Brawl Pass
Bonnie è
skin
troppo
sets
bella.
if you want something more cute. If you want something edgier, then Dragon Grief and his other chromas might be more your style.
On the fairy side, we
Bello!
still have Fairy Mina, which gives her some nice celestial vibes. And Fairy Frank, which looks like the most majestic creature that has ever stepped on Star Park.
As for the dragon side, Dragon Macy has her arm in the shape of a dragon and connected
Ragazzi,
to her
io
heart
ora
and
in questo
dragon
momento
bone.
voglio avere
All the
Sirius.
elements for an edgy skin. Dragon wings, edgy purple mask, and a metal armor.
On the topic of dragons, Crow is getting the
Madon-
next Pro Pass skin. It starts like a friendly dragon version of Crow, but then it goes all the way up to an ultimate boss dragon form.
Che
It also
figa!
has two chroma
Ma io la voglio,
Dragon
quella
Forge
di
Crow
Crow.
and Ghost Dragon Crow.
Well, just stop it, man. Just stop.
And random skin time with Royal Trunks, which is inspired by the Clash Royale lock. Vert Glow, which is the inverted version of Clover.
Ma?
Inflatable Melody, which is for April Fool's.
Melody è stranissima.
Bruce Sneaker?
We have new game modes, modifiers, and more.
New mode.
Starting with Loaded Showdown.
Loaded Showdown.
boxes are now replaced with mystery boxes, and they will contain different kinds of power-ups, including
New special items that can be thrown or equipped
Ma è
like
fighissimo.
bowling balls, bombs, and a bumper car. It's the first
Ma è
party Brawl Stars!
Una
also
macchina!
have new boss fights with different mechanics
Ma
and
che è
special
sto
dungeon
corvo?
maps. We have 2 new game modifiers based on
Ma-
brawler powers. We have the Finks effect in some matches that will stop projectiles for a short time, and moving sandstorms.
Ragazzi,
just
ma
like
io
Sandy.
Treasure Hunt is
una
getting
volta che
some
faccio un
improvements
reaction
and
al Brawl
coming back
Talk
to the
esplode
game. And
tutto.
Samurai Smash is getting a new wrapping around series. Now you have to defeat Brawler Shadows in a team versus team match. Whoever defeats more shadows wins.
Also, this is coming.
Different VFX for shields. White shield when you respawn, yellow shield for damage reduction, and purple shield for when you get extra temporary health.
Pierce got a hypercharge.
Ma?
He fires 2 laser
Hypercharge.
projectiles with the second
Ma?
wave dealing 50%
Pierce è
less
for-
damage. They also pierce
Pierce
brawlers.
è
And you need a friend
fortissimo.
because Glover also has a hypercharge. Now
Madonna,
he
quello
causes
di
fear regardless
Globert.
of the direction
Sì,
he's
ma quello di
facing,
Globert
and it
non
affects
è così
everyone around
OP.
him. Fear targets also take more damage from all sources. Hey everyone, this is going to be my last Brawl Talk.
Come? L'ultimo Brawl Talk. No, dice di questo qua, l'ultimo Brawl Talk di Drew.
We were Brawl Brothers. Forget about it, cuz.
Ma come?
You're fired. Just start hard.
Dai, ma no.
That's a good hell, guys. If you're not in a club, join a club.
Oh, you idiots!
We will always be family, even though we have our separate roads to follow. Get it? Because we're driving cars on a road. That's called a metaphor. It helps the audience understand the story
No,
in an
non credo
artsy
che
way.
l'hanno licenziato.
I'm not leaving the Brawl Stars team, but I'm moving to a new role. I've been writing stuff for Brawl for a while now, and I'm making it my full-time job. Remember, you can never leave Star Park.
Now claim this freebie.
Move!
Ok. A quanto pare il Brawl Talk si così. Ok? Io ho un pochettino deluso perché Drew se ne va dal team.
Appunto.
Però direi che, Madonna, perché mi sono comparsi le live di Ferre e di Nico.
Boh.
Comunque direi che da me, quindi direi che oggi è
E
tutto.
anche da me oggi è tutto.
Da noi oggi è tutto, ci vediamo in un prossimo video.
Ci vediamo in un prossimo video.
Ciao!